Sports is presented by Allen Honda, corner of Southwest Parkway and Highway 6. Allen's got your Honda. From the KBTX Sports Center, News 3 Sports starts now.
The Texas Aggies may not be a part of the NCAA tournament this season, but hey, half the field in it last year isn't either. And while A&M may be absent from March Madness, there are plenty of coaches who've called Aggieland home in the tourney this season. Former A&M assistant Buzz Williams and his Virginia Tech Hokies lost their 8-9 matchup with Wisconsin. Also, former A&M head coach Mark Turgeon's Maryland Terrapins were knocked off by Xavier 76-65. Better luck for Middle Tennessee head coach Kermit Davis, who 27 years ago was coaching the Aggies back in 1990. His Blue Raiders in the tourney for a second straight year last season. They upset second seed Michigan State this year, proving it was no fluke by beating fifth seed Minnesota. They built a 17-point lead. Reggie Upshaw leading the way with 19 in the 81-72 final. Up next for Davis and his Mid-Tennessee squad is fourth seed Butler. I got to say, while I had a good amount of games wrong yesterday, this was one I'm proud to say I got. Well, moving on, former Texas A&M assistant Steve Forbes and his East Tennessee State Buccaneers opening up East Regional play against the Florida Gators. East Tennessee State having to play catch-up most of the game and finally pull ahead early in the second half. TJ Cromer knocking down the three to put the Bucs up 35-33. But Devin Robinson ties a career high with 24 points, including the late slam. Florida's going to advance to face Virginia on Saturday. Also, Vanderbilt was in action in the West, and the Doors lose to Northwestern in one of those hard-to-predict 8-9 matchups. It's the Wildcats' first ever NCAA tournament win. And talking Aggie women's hoops, tomorrow night, Gary Blair's bunch opens up NCAA tournament play out in Los Angeles against Penn. The Aggies say the plan is to exploit the Quakers' speed in transition.
Well, we've been working on a lot of transition game in the last few days of practice. We know that we're more athletic than them, but they're a very smart team. But I think that if we can run on them, then we'll get a lot of easy buckets in transition.
The Aggies tip things off with Penn Saturday night at 8 on ESPN2.